Add asterisk.
Huh? What's a place like this doing in a library? Could this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned? Doesn't quite feel like it, though. I don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? You know, the ones that are usually totally off limits? That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore? You think? Wow, that's pretty impressive, building all this under the lake. Wait, no, that's ridiculous. No way is that where we are. Too bad Lisa's not working today, otherwise we could ask her. Well, we're here anyhow, and this place doesn't look too dangerous. Why don't we just take a look around? New places are meant for exploring, after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good and experienced guide. Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft. Huh. Wonder who left it here. Oh, foolish traveler, you dare enter this fortress of doom without invitation? Prepare to be eaten alive! We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on exploring!
rises. That's far enough. Wretched vermin!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight! Enough! This is where you fall. Overruled! Lightning purified! Dissipate!
Quit following me. Squall and fury.
Load him! Stand with me!
The wind rises.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon! Pitiful. Overruled.
Squall and fury. How amusing. Bow your head. That's far enough.
Hunt them down. I'll settle this.
The wind rises.
Into the shadows.
Oh no! Sorry! Guests, hello! I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
Let's I can talk!
Sure can! Talking is one of the things I can do. Alright, so... yes. Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is... Wait. What's my name?
Not sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
Huh? Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great, that went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep. Okay, concentrate. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, the current me is a concierge in charge of attending to any guests that find themselves here. Yes, you may call me Wolfie.
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams, what makes you think any of them are real experiences? They're just products of your imagination, right?
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, it can't be real life? Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all. I remember a time when a horrid curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by nothing but boundless tundra. I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet. And I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious. To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." And I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last, I can fulfill my duty. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, and who is this Madam Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madam Mage is Madam Mage. Just as you, dear guests, are guests. She and her friends, oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. Conjuring, illusions, and so on. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness was it bitter! Blech. But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, and who is this Madam Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madam Mage is she and her friends. Oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious... But the other mages all love her magic. They use their... How do they do that? I haven't the slightest... Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library, but we were never able to open it before.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guests. This is a special room, one that can only be accessed by those who are invited. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some tea and snacks too. You don't mind if they're on the sweeter side, do you?
Of course not! Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly? Are we even still in Mondstadt?
That is a difficult question. Madam Mage created this room using magic, and I don't know magic. Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and comfortable place. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Yes, I saw! You were magnificent! I was completely enraptured by your performance.
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present. I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage as the story's protagonists and put on a show as spectacular as yours. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story needs to spice things up. Naturally, those are the kinds of stories I love reading the most. I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. Should we call it a saga? An epic? A tale of conquest? A chronicle of combat? Choices, choices. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, scratch that. I'm afraid I shall have to insist. The story of the present is waiting to be written, and you, dear guests, are the ones to fill its pages. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright. So, we should be fine, right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Wow, what a wonderful line! Spoken like a true adventurer!
You bet! We're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. I hope this can be somewhere for you to rest and recuperate when you're weary, so that you can embark on your next adventure refreshed and renewed. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good care of you. I'm afraid I still have some work to do before everything is ready. Thank you for your patience, my dear guests. If you'd like, you can take the stage and perform once more. There'll be toy medals waiting for you in treasure chests afterwards.
You need a break already? Your travels sure have made you soft. Can't we just go and get this over with? We're not fighting a trained army here. We'll run circles around those morons. All right, suit yourself. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
The enemies we face are of a lowly breed. Deal with them however you see fit. But do not get complacent. You should expect to fend for yourself, as I am not in the habit of coming to other people. If you do encounter a foe for whom you are no match, simply make yourself scarce, and I shall deal with it in due course.
Don't be too weirded out if you see me with my mask off while we rest. I'm just getting some fresh air. This place is way too idle. It gets to you after a while. Gotta take some deep breaths. Not that I'm rushing you, of course. I'll wait until you've made your preparations in full.
I think I'll read a little before the next battle begins. Please refrain from recommending something like a newspaper. I recognize that short-form articles may be a fitting choice, considering the limited amount of time at our disposal. But they're simply not to my taste.
Let's finish this quickly.
Armed and ready.
Supporting fire! Check this out!
Speed of light! Drop your weapons! Barbados, guide us! With sword comes shadow!
I got you covered!
Hands where I can see them! Final warning! Don't blink! Hey! Drop your weapons!
Supporting fire!
I swear by my sword! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Hey!
Fire it up!
Justice will prevail! Incoming! I used to believe that once I'd made up my mind to do something, I should act immediately and complete the work in the shortest time frame possible. But I found that my assistants rarely lasted more than 3 months on the job, and the constant turnover took a toll on our operational efficiency. Eventually, of course, I came to realize that getting adequate rest actually improves productivity in the long term.
I know all these books are meant for children, but some of these stories are actually quite good. Here, for example. This one's the story of 2 parrots that sue each other. Each accuses the other of stealing a poem that they both claim to have written that morning. But since they only know how to imitate speech, the judge has no way of knowing who actually wrote the poem first. Such a fun story. Any chance I can borrow it?
You look troubled. Are you worried about the enemies we will soon face? Ah, I see. Sorry, I should have noticed sooner. You asked me to join your team. It is only right that I share this burden with you. The Dandelion Knight's sword is at your command. Let us proceed.
Thanks for inviting me here. If there's nothing too urgent that needs your attention, why not take a seat and relax for a bit? I'll make you some tea. Oh, don't mention it. It's nothing, really. I'd hate to see anyone who needs my care tiring themselves out too much.
I'm afraid I still have some work. If you'd like, you can take the...
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Send one, send them all.
wish, mein Fräulein.
Barbados, guide us. Everlasting as the moon.
Time to go! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? By which I mean dashing and elegant poses. In fact, what would you say to a friendly exchange? I'll teach you some thespian tricks in return for toy medals from the treasure chests. Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Ah, just the word itself gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart and my stomach.
Oh, for the love of... Please don't tell Paimon you're thinking about emergency food again! We're talking about friendship here, okay? Paimon will never understand why that's where your head goes. Anyway, are you sure you're okay with just toy medals? What can they be worth if they're just toys?
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. That is the magic of imagination. Madame Mage told me that. I can't say I entirely understand what she meant, but... The thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I made to Madame Mage. So long as she thinks it's a fair trade, I think it should be fine.
Sounds kinda ominous. Don't a lot of scary stories start out that way? You make a reckless wish to a wicked witch, but you end up regretting it when she forces you to pay an impossible price in return?
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest. There is absolutely nothing to fear. To start with, mages are quite different from wicked witches. And besides, I already told you what the price is. It's the toy medals. There's no catch.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish. So if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me. I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
You intend to take a rest? I concur. You do look quite tired. Self-knowledge is a good trait to have. Better to walk at a slower pace if it means you will travel further in the end. I brought some coffee candies. Here, take one.
The look on your face tells me you're ready to head deeper into the domain. Next stop, the belly of the beast, huh? Never fear, for Director Hu Tao is here, ready to face whatever comes at us, from the ordinary to the abnormal, to the paranormal. So, without further ado, shall we? Let's not keep the monsters waiting.
I wonder if that novel I read once is available to borrow here. Not that I was especially fond of it. I just didn't finish reading it, so I've always wondered what happens after where I left off. I really hope it has a happy ending.
Traveler from another world, you have the Princess's permission to enjoy a brief moment of peace. But be ready, for once I have peered into this dark dominion and beheld the treachery within. I shall rain down thundering retribution upon this place. And when the curtain of doom falls, thou shalt give it thy full, undivided attention. Traveler from another world, you have the Princess's permission to enjoy a brief moment of peace. But be ready, for once I have peered into this dark dominion and beheld the treachery within. I shall rain down thundering retribution upon this place. And when the curtain of doom falls, thou shalt give it thy full, undivided attention.
Turn to testify.
Invisible evidence! A mystic reprieve! Fire hazard!
Cry louder!
Loaded.
Time for a light show!
Into the shadows.
Motion to compel!
Behold!
The fuse is lit!
Loaded. Hunt them down.
Time for your arraignment! To the room! Time for a light show!
Into the shadows.
Motion to compel!
Unsightly insects! The wind rises.
Ready.
Breath of the flame! Here come the fireworks!
Evil looks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
Incinerate!
Squall and fury.
Shoot.
Boom boom!
No, I don't want to chat. What are you making that face for? I thought you knew my deal by now. Fine. You can talk, and I'll sit over there and listen. Happy now?
I rarely encounter opportunities to rest mid-journey. During battle, slowing down is even more out of the question. However, given that this is not a solo operation, I will go along with what you think is best. In any case, this is an acceptable place for a brief period of respite.
Want to get some shut-eye and rest for a bit? I'll keep you company. Or, if you're not sleepy, how about we chat for a bit? Maybe I could tell you a story. Oh, sorry. Am I talking too much? I just get so excited when I'm in a new place. I want to see everything there is to see. I've always got the energy to explore.
If you think about it, you could define a challenge as a process that's difficult to get control over due to a lack of key information, right? Example. What foes are we likely to encounter when exploring this domain? How many hostile encounters are likely to occur? And what available countermeasures can we use? Take the time to thoroughly consider all these questions, then you'll find that reaching your goal is no longer a challenge at all.
thyself. Have fun with this gift. Too late for regrets.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
See? God's over. Inadmissible evidence. Motion to compel. Dare to mess with me? Higher, higher, hands on fire! By royal decree, the room! Too late for regrets! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Time for your arraignment! Dare to mess with me?
No rest for the...
Ears of the storm! I summon thee! Incinerate! Time to go!
No rest for the wicked. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Inadmissible evidence! Dare to mess with me? God's over! Reveal thyself! Have fun with this gift! Time to go! Wrath of the flame! The room!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Too late for regrets! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Motion to compel! We'll see about that. By royal decree! Cross over! Time for your arraignment! Incinerate! Dare to mess with me? Too late for regrets! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Motion to... Gears of the storm! The room! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Wrath of the flame! Too late for regrets! Oz, reveal thy... Dare to mess with me!
Transfixed! This is where you fall. Overruled!
Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Time to go! Huh?
We'll see about
No rest for the wicked.
by Royal.
Yeah.
Too late for regrets.
Witness my rise.
Gears of the storm. Oz, reveal thyself.
Cross over! Go!
As you wish, maid Fräulein.
This is where you fall.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. Hey!
Time to go!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Go!
Don't blink.
Cross over!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Wings of darkness. Come.
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Huh? Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Hey! Nowhere to hide.
I'll be fine.
By royal decree.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Speed of light.
Time to go!
Huh? This is supposed to be out of print. I've been looking for this for ages. I can't believe it. I wonder what else there is around here that I've been missing. I mean, the scrolls of destiny that anchor this realm in time and space make for a rather interesting read. Oz, lend me thy beak and lift the veil of darkness. By the power of my Ode de Verurteilung, the tears and suffering described herein shall be etched in my memory, and so shall I bestow upon them my blessing.
Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children of the House of the Hearth with some homework to complete in my absence. Many of them, however, simply play to their heart's content for most of the time I am gone, then rush to get their homework done in the final few days before my return. They believe I am none the wiser, but I have simply elected not to expose their chicanery. After all, to complete one's work in a short time frame is a skill in its own right.
I used to believe that once I'd made up my mind to do something, I should act immediately and complete the work in the shortest time frame possible. But I found that my assistants rarely lasted more than 3 months on the job. Eventually, of course.
Once I was old enough, I started reading popular novels. Some of them would end by having the dead come back to life and living happily ever after. I know it's only make-believe, but still, it always ruined the story for me. If death isn't final, there are no stakes, so it kind of makes everything that happened up to that point meaningless. To everything, there is a season. A time to be born, a time to die. That is the truth. You can't have a satisfactory ending if death isn't final.
strong!
I'll settle this. Dissipate. Truth repeats its course. Motion to compel. Breath of the flame. Dare to mess with me? Get with me. Well, see, my sense of respect, the puzzle is still Mystic retreat!
Out of my way! Our bond is strong! You asked for it! Final warning!
Time for your arraignment! Ba-boom! Feel the split!
Get with me! Drop your weapons!
Motion to compel! Breath of the flame!
Justice will prevail!
I'll settle this! Dissipate! Incinerate! Here come the fireworks!
Stop right there!
Fire hazard!
Out of my way!
Incinerate!
Our bond is strong!
Feel the split! That didn't count!
Hands where I can see them!
Invisible evidence!
Get with me!
Ba-boom! Time for a light show!
Our bond is strong! Drop your weapons!
Go Bishop down!
I'll settle this! Dissipate!
Here's backup! Check this out! Ha!
Time for your arraignment! Incinerate! Feel the split! Ba-boom!
I got you covered! Don't get too close!
Lightning
Terrified!
Breath of the flame!
Get with me!
Fire it up!
Incinerate! Here come the fireworks!
Supporting fire!
I'll settle this! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment! Dissipate! Fire hazard! move the ship too! Motion to compel! Ha!
Supporting fire!